Well, as Senate Bill 15 sits on the governor's desk, One Valley School District is coming up with another option for students who don't qualify for virtual learning.
The bill aims to expand and fund virtual learning in Texas schools, but some argue the bill does not benefit all students, saying the criteria would exclude many. Channel 5's Cassandra Garcia spoke to the superintendent of Edinburg CISD about the plans they have in place. She joins us live this morning with more. Good morning, Cassandra.
Good morning, Sandra, Trey. That's right. Senate Bill 15 has still not been signed by Governor Greg Abbott. However, school districts like Edinburg CISD already have plans to implement the program. Edinburg CISD Superintendent Dr. Mario Salinas says that parents in the district have expressed interest in virtual learning out of fear for their children's health.
I personally have spoken to parents who say that my children are not going to go to school yet because they're medically fragile, they're sick, and I'm afraid to take my children onto the campuses in light of the fact that if they get sick, they can get seriously ill. So yes, I've spoken to some parents, and some other parents are simply afraid of COVID, and they have reached out to me and they have told me my children will be at home until COVID goes away.
We've told you about this bill over the last week. Only 10% of students in each school district can receive virtual learning. And in order to qualify, a student must meet certain criteria. This includes passing the state assessment and foundational courses and not having an excessive amount of unexcused absences. If too many qualified students opt in for remote learning, Dr. Salinas says he will look to the state education agency for guidance.
Nonetheless, we are planning based on those parameters, and then when the TA sends their final guidance, we'll adjust our plans to meet the guidance from TA.
And in cases where a child or the sibling of a child that is immunocompromised does not qualify for virtual learning, ECISD is considering putting forth their own funding.
Whether they qualify or not, we just forego the funding and offer virtual instruction.
Dr. Salinas also explains that teachers who participate in the remote program need to be different than those teaching in person.
You cannot teach virtually. You can't be concurrently teaching to children in person while at the same time teaching virtual instruction. The law also says we can't force teachers to teach virtually. That's the law. So our plan is to recruit teachers to do nothing but virtual instruction.
And Edinburg CISD has already made the proper arrangements to be ready for the rollout of the program.
We're working on an application as we speak to get out to our parents so that we can start preparing for the day when the governor signs the law. We want to be somewhat ready to offer virtual instruction to our children.
Dr. Salinas of Edinburg CISD also told me that they are taking this very seriously, as they know many students did not return for in-person classes this year, and they don't want them to fall behind. There's still no word on when Governor Abbott will sign the bill, but we'll keep you updated. In Edinburg, Cassandra Garcia, Channel 5 News this morning.